Hey, what's happening? This is Joe from Inner Production, and I want to show you guys the latest version of Magic Lantern for the 7D. And the latest version of Magic Lantern is called the Nightly Build. Now, what the Nightly Build version of Magic Lantern allows is a lot more features over the photo and the video on your 7D. Also, with the Nightly Build version of Magic Lantern on your 7D, you can record raw video if you want to. And I'll show you guys what you need to turn on in order to record raw video. Now, the coolest part about the Nightly Build is, once you install it on your 7D, you do not have to reload it every time you start your 7D. It stays on your 7D until you disable it. And I'll show you how to disable it. So first things first, you must be running firmware version 203 on your 7D. Once you have firmware version 203 on your 7D, you can go to Magic Lantern website, go down to where it says Nightly Build, click on that, then pick the platform, which would be the 7D, and you can download the Nightly Build and install it. So let me show you how to install it and show you that it does work on the 7D. So right now you see I have firmware version 203 on my 7D, so let me install Magic Lantern. Now you can't see it loading, that's because I'm using an external monitor on my 7D. Now in order to do this, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll see numbers counting down. Now you must restart your camera before the counter reaches 0. As you can see, it's counting down at the bottom of the screen, so I have to turn my camera off and then turn it back on. So let me turn it off. And now I'm turning it back on. And as you can see, Magic Lantern has now loaded on my 7D. So there's Magic Lantern running. That's the Nightly Build on my 7D. You can record raw video if you want to. So let me show you some of the functions on the Magic Lantern for the 7D. So let's go in the menu. Now, as you can see right here, I have my analog gain. I have all the functions at the very top of the screen. Right now, I have my analog gain. If I push on it, you'll see I have it always set up to 32. That's the analog gain, and that's the way I normally have it. So let me come back out of there. And right here, you see I can control different type of microphones, an internal mic, an external mic, and it has the auto feature. Let me come back out of there. And you have mic power. Now the microphone that I'm using on top here is a Q Mini shotgun microphone. And it's being powered by my 7D. So as you can see, the meters jumping back and forth, that's because I have the audio down, but it is working. And if you see it jump every once in a while when I get kind of loud, but it is working. Now we'll go to the other features. As you can see, you have your white balances. I have my 7D set up for video only. I don't shoot photo with my 7D. I shoot video only. But as you can see, I have a lot of that turned off. That also conserves battery life. So if you want to conserve battery life, if you're shooting video, turn off all your photo features. If you're shooting photo, turn off all your video features. Then that way your battery life will last much longer. You see we have the crop marks and all the other features. Some are disabled, some are enabled. Now my Magic Zoom is not working because I'm using the external monitor. Right here is where you want to really focus on, and that's down here in the movie tweaks. And what the movie tweaks is, let me go into it. And I have mine set up for the elapsed time, shows me how long I'm recording. Down at the middle of it, as you see, it says movie restart on. And what it does, it restarts automatically once it reaches the limit that it can record. Here is the photo features. I have all that turned off. If you notice, I have a lot of that turned off because, like I said, I only use it for video. I'm only using this for video. You have these features over here, your displays and so forth. You can configure them any way you want. Now, this area here is where you're going to turn it on if you want to record raw video. So let me go to the bottom. And if you see right above where it says silent module, that's a module. Right above there it says record raw. Now what you have to do is turn all of these on. Once you turn them all on, you have to restart your camera. And once it's restarted, then you'll be able to choose your option on how to record your raw video, the size of the raw video. Then over here you have more information regarding the Magic Lantern. If you go to the bottom, you see you have your temperatures and your battery gauges. Over here is the information center. Now it does not have a user guide inside of this Magic Lantern. So you have to go to the website if you want to know about any functions on your Magic Lantern for your 7D. And over here is the last button. And what this is, it allows you a shortcut to all the features that you have enabled when you're shooting video and photo with your 7D. So this is like a shortcut area. You can activate these and turn them on and off and set it up the way you want. Right now I'm at the bottom. I flip from the top to the bottom. And as you see, I have a lot of it turned on. And a lot of these features are strictly for video. So now let me show you guys how to stop and start Magic Lantern. So let's go out of here. So I'm going to turn my 7D off, and when I turn it back on, you'll see Magic Lantern automatically starts with my camera. So I don't have to reload it on my memory card all the time. So let me turn it off and turn the camera back on. And you'll see Magic Lantern pop right back up there. And there you go. You don't have to reload it from your memory card every time you start your 7D. Once you do it once, you're good to go. Now, I'm going to show you how to disable it. Now, the way you're going to disable it is a little different. You're going to let the clock count all the way down to 0. It's going to turn your camera off, and it's going to turn your camera back on, and then Magic Lantern will be disabled. We're going to go into the menu just like we normally would. Okay, so you see right there, the nightly bill. It's showing you I have the nightly bill. So what I'm going to do is reload it. And this time, once it's loaded, I'm going to let it count all the way down to 0. And you'll see what's going to happen. It's going to disable it. It's going to disable the boot flag and everything. So as you can see at the bottom of the screen, you see how I say for removing the boot flag, please wait for X amount of seconds. So you let it count all the way down to 0. So you don't really have to keep Magic Lantern running on your 7D all the time. So if you want to disable it, just let it count down, restart your camera, and you're good to go. So it cut off my camera. And now, as you can see right there at the very top, it says done. And at the bottom, it tells you, please restart your camera. So now it disabled the boot flag. So let me turn my camera off and turn it back on. And now Magic Lantern is gone. And if I go into the menu, let's see if I get to the menu, you can see Magic Lantern is no longer loaded on my camera. So just want to show you guys the latest version of Magic Lantern, which is called the Nightly Build. I thank you guys for watching this video. This is Joe from Inner Road Production. And if you got any questions or comments, don't hesitate to hit me up below. Please subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace. I'm out. Thanks for watching.